Hi there, I'm Alicia. Let's learn more about Neuralign's reading exercises. After the 15th session of cognitive therapy is completed, reading exercises will unlock. Reading exercises consists of reading and comprehension practice and engaging cognitive games. Reading exercises strengthens the neural network that's forming thanks to the cognitive therapy, starts building automation and fluency, and lets students start tracking real-time, measurable improvements. Let's get started. Reading exercises are done to reinforce the new neural reading network formed during the cognitive therapy. It's done 5 days a week for 10 weeks. Sticking to a consistent schedule will help ensure the best results. Each session starts and finishes with a cognitive game that targets working memory, decoding, spatial awareness, and more. There are reading comprehension stories on day 1, 3, and 5, and 10-minute oral and silent reading on day 2 and day 4. You can track their progress in their dashboard by comparing the same day scores of each story. This is Color Hopper. Here's what it targets and how to play. A light will light up with a sound and student will click on the same light. If the student answers correctly, the pattern will repeat, and a new light will be added to the end of the pattern. This will continue for as long as the student answers correctly, until the pattern reaches 15 lights. This targets working memory, the ability to hold and remember the sequence in working memory and then complete the task in the right order. This is Pathfinder. Here's what it targets and how to play. In Pathfinder, students will have to help the koala get to the end of the trail by clicking the right combination of arrows. Pathfinder helps students who are directionally challenged and targets spatial awareness. This is Silly Machine.
Place it onto the cloud.
Here's what it targets and how to play. The machine will eat some letters and spit out a jumbled word. Students find the word it represents and add the jumbled word to the correct cloud. Silly Machine works on decoding skills and letter and word manipulation. Also, it helps automate words, which is a critical component for reading. This is Memory Cards. Here's what it targets and how to play. Students must click on the cards to find the matching cards. In the higher levels, P3 and P4 students are asked to find 3 matching cards. This helps target working memory. This is Word Builder. Here's what it targets and how to play. A root word appears, and then students have to build as many words as they can by adding a combination of prefixes and suffixes. For example, if the root word is some, students will build words like something, somebody, or awesome. If they get stuck, they can always ask for a hint to help them out. This game targets morphological awareness, which is an important component of spelling. This is 10-minute reading. Here is how it works. Click the Start button to activate the timer. There are 2 stories in every session. Students read the stories orally to someone, and then they read the same stories silently within the 10 minutes. Once a student indicates that they're ready for the second story, a Next button will appear where the Start button was. Clicking the side arrow takes you to the next page. If the stories have been read before the 10-minute timer is finished, students can exit by pressing the next button. 10-minute reading provides practice to enhance the student's new reading skills. This is Reading Comp. Here's how it works. Students read orally or silently, depending on their age. Students read at their own pace and then answer the comprehension questions. The number of questions they need to answer will depend on their level. Once all the questions are answered, they'll see their scores and the correct answers to the questions. Once all the questions are answered, the Submit button will appear. Once your student has completed the reading exercises, they will get a certificate of completion to celebrate their Neuralign journey.